What is happening? I am Minnesota Vikings man 28, and tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football, the 1-3 Minnesota Vikings are going to be taking on the 4-0 Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. No fans. So let's see what we can do to pull off the upset in Seattle, Washington. Key matchup number one, we got Yannick Ngakwe versus LJ Collier. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yannick has been the only person on the defense line that has gotten really any pressure. He's getting the sacks. We just need to get pressure on Russell Wilson, and to do that, you gotta get through the offensive line, which is meh. And that also involves the running game, which I will get into later in this video. But yeah, getting pressure on LJ Collier is going to be very key, and just the rest of the line in general, but mostly just Yannick Ngakwe, because as I mentioned, really has been doing all the heavy work for the line. So yeah. Next key matchup is Dalvin Cook and Bobby Wagner. Dalvin Cook, he has been cooking it every single week. He is the #1 rusher in the NFL. Now he's going to be facing a decent run defense in the Seahawks. Their pass defense is horrendous, but our pass defense is also horrendous. But yeah, Dalvin Cook, just like a Chris Carson, who I'll be mentioning in the final key matchup, can catch the ball and runs the ball. He's more of that runner as we've seen now. And Bobby Wagner, right now, he does have a rib injury. And I mean, he should play. He was full participant on Wednesday, limited on Thursday. They never released the Friday injury report. But he should be playing, and that we need to take advantage of the lack of run defense from the Seahawks. Bob Wagner's not gonna be 100%. You need to, we need to need to attack. Need to make him use all of his power, and just tire him out. Especially when you have an injury, you get tired out easily. So Dalvin, I think, can take advantage of, maybe get 100 yards in this game. There's going to be a lot of yards in this game, a lot of receiving yards. I didn't put any key matchups with the wide receivers versus the cornerbacks, just because we know the defensive backs for the both teams are just terrible. So there should be a lot of points. So we get to the final key matchup: Eric Wilson versus Chris Carson. Eric Kendricks did not participate Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but he is still questionable. He was not ruled out. I think Zimmer's just playing mind games. He's probably going to be out. Eric Wilson, better in the pass coverage for linebacker, not so good running. But luckily, Seahawks, when they use Chris Carson, it's a lot of in the passing game. He catches a lot of balls, so that's gonna be definitely a big game changer if the Seahawks just do what they usually do and have a lot of short passes to Chris Carson, because Eric Wilson can take care of that easily. If we're going more downhill running, then that's gonna cause some problems. We need to. I mean, you don't really want the ball in Russell Wilson's hands, but at the same time, you don't want them running down your throats. But but at the same time, Russell Wilson have an MVP season, so it's going to be really tough how to manage. How much you want them to run the ball in terms of with like running back Chris Carson, how much you want to run with. Pass it with Russell Wilson, and also run it. Eric Wilson, this I can also put in Russell Wilson. I could have been for the last name thing, even though I don't think they are related. This should be very interesting to see. And keeping also Russell Wilson in the pocket so that Yannick Ngakoue can get to him. So yeah, so Chris Carson, even have him on a lot of fantasy teams. But he's great. He is great. And this is gonna be a high scoring matchup. Whichever team can just get in the end zone more times is gonna win the game. Not necessarily who's going to get the ball less, but it's just, what they do on offense. This is going to be offensive shootout. I said 45-31. Now I could see this, more like a 40 to 30, 40 to, I don't know, 34 or something like that. Could see this being a one possession game, but, Seahawks, it's going to be tough. If we win this game, you better, we are definitely for real. Sorry. Um, so yeah, that is it. Sunday Night Football video going to be late Sunday. Could possibly be put out the next day on Monday. But yeah, this has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skull.